you do last weekend? Frankly speaking, the straight
Can I tell
answer,
you?
the straight answer is actually up to the word Saturday in this sentence, right? I went to an internet cafe on Saturday. But
To check my email.
for the straight response, is my voice clear, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Ah, the straight response has been included with answer of why question. What kind of why question that can have answer like to check my emails? Why did you go to internet cafe, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Why internet cafe? So additional information about internet cafe has been included to the straight answer of the question, what did you do last weekend? Correct?
Yes.
So answer of why question has been included to basic straight answer to expand your response. This is how you should be able to go on. I have clearly, emphasized to use 3 to 4 sentences for each of the part one speaking questions, right?
Yes.
Right. Next, please observe the next idea. The student has not stopped here. He has extended his response. It's near where I
It's
live.
near.
So where is
Hmm.
that cafe? It is also additional information about cafe, right?
Where? Okay. Where is your cafe? Where are you last weekend?
Where is that cafe? Internet
Hmm.
cafe.
Near
This is also
where
additional
I
information
live.
about internet cafe only, right?
Hmm. Yes, sir.
And only cost 1.8. This is also additional information about internet cafe. Isn't that right?
How much you spent?
How much does it cost? How
Hmm.
much does internet cafe cost?
Cost.
How much? This is also about internet cafe.
Yes, sir.
And then another idea, I had lots of messages from my
Yeah.
employer. So this is what did you find in your email? This is about email.
Hmm.
This is about
Or did you find in your
email.
email?
Hmm. So the last idea is actually about additional information about emails.
Hmm.
Clear? So you should have observed a method to extend your response. So the now additional information about the nouns of the previous sentences, right, are useful to extend, useful to elongate your response, right? So how to extend an idea? You just talk about additional information about nouns of the previous response. That's how you can
Okay.
elongate your response. So you may even talk about the Saturday in next. Even you talk about this Saturday is really raining and made me to be delay to be late for my weekend classes.
Hmm.
I went on to an internet cafe on Saturday to check my emails. This Saturday is really rainy and made me to be late for the internet cafe. It's about
Hmm.
Saturday and also internet cafe. This
Yeah.
is another way to extend.
Hmm.
You may in the very next sentence, after the first sentence, in the very next sentence, you may even talk about the emails. There are a lot of emails
Hmm.
from my employer mentioning my weekend duties,
Hmm.
emphasizing on my weekend duties.
Hmm. Yes. And it's near where I live. That.
So every time, please observe, additional information is about nouns of the previous sentence, nouns from the previous sentences. Correct, buddy?
Okay.
Each of the
Hmm.
additional ideas
Noun
is
has.
actually about noun, one noun from previous sentences. Correct?
Hmm. Okay.
Additional information about the nouns of the previous sentences are going to be included in the next sentence, subsequent sentences. Correct?
Okay. Okay, sir.
Right. That's how you can elongate. So you may even go with question words like what, who, when, why, how, where, when you want to expand your response. So please remember, part one in part one, longer replies are not expected. So you should be able to
Mm.
limit your response to 3 to 4 sentences only. Okay. And there is a note given.
Okay.
Can you please read this aloud? I have already emphasized on this idea. I have already highlighted this. Can you please read this aloud? Karthik.
You don't need to repeat the words in the question, but it's good idea to make a link. Example last weekend on Saturday.
Have you found the student has not repeated the word last weekend in his response? Has he used
Yes.
the same word last weekend from the question as part of his response?
No.
No. That's how you should
No.
not repeat the same keywords from the question when you answer the question. Okay?
Okay.
Right. The keyword should not be repeated in your response as you respond to the question. So similarly, the examiner has given, the test maker has recommended some phrases to use for this sort of questions. What important things did you do last year? What did you do last weekend? The test maker is indicating you to use this sort of phrases for better responses. One of the most important things I did was to attend my weekend classes, attend my GRE course that enabled me to get admit in one of the prestigious universities of the USA. I did a number of important things such as learning swimming along with my friends, having a trip to Goa along with my classmates. Last year was an important year because I got an admit from one of the great universities of the USA. Of all the things I did, of all the things I did for my organization, learning management skills is the most challenging I have ever engaged with.
Okay.
Of all the things I did for my parents, celebrating their anniversary was the most memorable incident, most memorable thing I under I had undertaken. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yes.
how you should be able to use these phrases. Make sure you prepare your own sentences, at least 20 to 25 number for each of these phrases. While you are writing
Mm-hmm.
example sentences, making use of each of these phrases, if you feel stuck, please let me know. I'll guide you. But if you
You
are
have
able
to,
to get,
yeah.
if you practice, if you prepare 20 to 25 sentences on your own related to different contexts, making use of each of these phrases are going to be, natural to you. You are going to get used to these phrases so that you can use these phrases unknowingly in your colloquial conversation or whenever there is a necessity to use them as part of writing pieces. Okay?
Okay. Okay, sir.
Right.
It's
So,
nice
as you
openings.
mentioned, 2 to 4, Karthik, you are saying something.
These are openings are good, sir. One of the most important thing I did last
Ah,
most
the
important thing
sentences making
last
use of these
year.
phrases definitely grab the attention of the
More
examiner,
more
grab the attention
easier. Mm.
uh, of the person who are taking, who are conducting the speaking section. Okay, so try to use
Good
these are
information.
actually recommendations from the test maker, Cambridge. So try to
Okay.
get used to using these phrases in your colloquial conversation and also in your writing responses. Okay,
Okay, sir.
is my voice clear?
Clear, sir. Clear. You're all clear.
Now read the test tip.
Read the, sir. Can you just scroll down? Go down. Test tip should I? If you give very short answers, you will lose marks. Aim to give 2 to 4 spoken sentences for each answer. Not answer,
That's
you
not
will
true.
lose
Try
marks.
to use three sentences. My
You,
recommendation is to use three
you
to four
shouldn't give
spoken
short
sentences
answer.
for each answer. Not more than four sentences
Mhm.
for each question. Okay,
Yes, sir. 2 to 4 is enough.
3 or 4
Four only.
sentences.
Two to
That's it.
four.
4 are more than enough. Okay. Now let's understand the fluency. What is meant by fluency? Ability to continue with the same flow
Then
without
flow and
unnatural
phrase,
hesitation or repetition. Right.
nice phrases.
Uh, Karthik, I read this question. You have to read the related answer given here. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Sir,
1 second. Uh,
read it, sir.
Read the response given. I read the question, man. You continue reading the response given.
Fluency in speech is the ability to maintain a flow of language without unnatural hesitation by linking your ideas. Yes, yes, sir.
Fluency in speech is the ability to maintain a flow of language without unnatural
Uh,
hesitation by linking your ideas. So there should not be any unnatural
mm,
hesitation or repetition over the same phrases. You should not fumble as you speak. You should not stuck in the middle.
mm,
These things can definitely
yes,
reduce your fluency score, which is actually one of the assessment criteria. Correct?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We
Let
have
me
to
go.
just go with the flow. I think. Just go on
Of course, the
without
examiner always check
interrupting.
how examiner always check how comfortable in speaking in English, how comfortable student is speaking in English, right? How effortlessly he is able to present his ideas, what exactly he wants to convey in grammatically correct
Mm,
sentences. That's what they you know majorly check in your speaking section. Okay, in your speaking test, right?
okay, okay, sir. Second one, should I read? How can I become more fluent?
Wait. I read the question. You have to read the related answer. Okay.
Okay,
How
sir.
can I become more fluent?
If you can present a number of well-connected ideas and avoid using a lot of hesitation and repetitions, the examiner will find your answers interesting and will able to follow them more easily. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
well-connected ideas. Well-connected ideas can
Mm,
improve the coherence, fluency, and coherence. So, if the
mm,
ideas are well-connected, logically connected, giving overall clear sense, right? The coherence score gets
mm,
enhanced, gets increased. Fluency and coherence is one of the assessment criteria.
yes,
There should not be any hesitation or repetition if you really want to get better fluency and coherence score. Sorry, coherence score, right?
yes, sir.
Next. So you should always remember your response must be compendious. Compendious means concise.
Short,
Concise. Concise
shorter.
means it's not always short. Concise means
It's like,
giving fullest sense what you want to present, but also in the least possible word count.
yes, yes. In a short phrase, we have to explain in.
Give the most whatever the meaning you want to present, that must be presented fullest, but making use of least possible word count. For example, there is
Yes.
an idea can be presented making use of only 15 words by an expert. Of course, you need not to be expert to study abroad. Okay, need not to be expert in English to study abroad. Your requirement is only 6.5 or 7, right? So if the
Yes.
expert is able to present the particular idea making use of only 15 words, no problem. You have used 20 words. But if you are using more than 25 words, that showcases your lack of language skill and practice.
Yes.
Okay. For example, please observe there is a question. Do you have any brothers and sisters? So make sure you should be able to present at least two sentences, no?
I have.
Or
Mm,
if it is a single sentence, that must contain at least two to three ideas, right? So please
yes.
observe there is a student answering. I have one brother. My brother is studying economics. My brother is older than me. He is at university. So the word count to present all these ideas needed is more than 20 words,
uh,
right? The
yes.
student used more than 20 words to present answer for the question, do you have any brothers or sisters? But please remember,
Mm.
without changing the meaning, without omitting any of the ideas, presenting the meaning to the fullest, the least possible word count that the whole idea can be represented is only 12, 12 to 10 to 12 words. Please observe this. I have an older
It's
brother.
11 words.
There is a reference word who is studying economics at the university.
Actually,
This
can you
sentence
respect
is very,
the
the whole meaning what student wanted to convey, wants to convey, and in the least possible word count. What's the word count? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 only.
11?
Only 11 words,
Mm.
right? But please observe
Yes,
the
yes.
first response. Almost 20 words. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Mm.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 words.
Almost.
So which response considered better? Which response deserves a score of 7? This response.
This red color, sorry, green
Oh,
color box.
yes. Okay. So you can present your response exactly whatever you want to present, making use of least possible word count or in a concise way, right?
Yes, sir.
Compendious way. So you have an exercise given here. You should be able to join a set of sentences making use of specified linkers. Can you see the screen?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
So first set of sentences. I need to learn English. Here we go. I need to learn English. English is very important for me. English will help me to get an interesting job. I want to work in the tourist industry. Please observe these
Mm.
ideas, although these ideas are grammatically correct, they haven't been joined making use of suitable linkers, making the whole
Mm.
response not coherent,
Yes,
making
sir.
the students to get either 5.5 or 6 level, a score of 5.5 or 6.
Mm.
So if the ideas join making use of because and if, these are the specified linkers to join this set of statements. Okay. And is monotonous, no need to use to join this sentence. Can you please try this out? Joining
Okay, sir. I'll just
joining this set of statements, making use of what are the linkers you have to use. You should not use any other linkers. If you use
define because.
linkers, the overall word count also can get reduced. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Okay, sir.
1 minute. I'll wait for 1 minute. Try this once.
Okay. Should I use this because and if,
Yes,
not
join all the
not
four
and?
sentences. No need of and.
Should I use only if and because? Because.
That's it.
Okay. Okay, sir. 1 minute. Sir,
Ah, please read it. Please read the sentence that you have come up with.
if I learn English, it's very important for me because to get an interesting job to work in tourist industry.
Yes, yes, you joined it correctly. So let me present. Okay, I'll write. Please continue, Karthik.
Just coherence is correct. Huh?
Continue. Can you please come again?
If I if I learn English,
If I learn English,
it's very important for me
if
to
I
get
learn
a
English, it is very
interest.
no, 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 no. Please observe the word count gets increased. Please check this. Um, English is important for me. Learning English is important for me.
If I learn English,
No, no, no. Wait.
learn
You are misplacing if. Wait a while. Learning English is important for me. For me, or it is important for me to learn English. Learning English is important for me because it will help me to get an interesting job, interesting job. If I want to work the tourist industry.
sir. Same, sir. But I used it in the beginning, but is in the end. That is only. All
Ah,
phrases are same.
yes, yes.
I told
No, no, no. You
if
have
I
changed the
learn
meaning.
English,
Karthik, you used
yeah,
if in the beginning. That can change its
yeah, yes,
meaning. Okay.
I said if I learn English, if I learn English, it is important for me because if I get a, it will
You
help
should
me to
not
get an
use if again and
interesting
again.
job. No,
How many
and
times
not
you
again.
so if you use if again and again, it can increase the word count, right?
It will help me to get a interesting job to work in a tourist industry.
Karthik, you used
Sir,
if
okay,
twice. Okay, so this
okay,
is one of the ways. This is not the best way, frankly speaking. There would be more than one
okay.
way to join these given sentences, making use of the specified linkers because and if. So this is one of the better ways. That's it. Okay. So you should not
Learning
use the
English.
specified linkers more than once. If your motive is to reduce the word count to present, the same meaning at the same time. Okay. Right. Try the second one.
Okay, sir. This time
Share
I'll try.
share as a WhatsApp message.
Okay, sir. I'll just share it. First, I will just. We have to use this three now, which although has.
Yes, which although as.
Although has. Okay.
There are four sentences. No? I work in a bank. Working in a bank can be quite interesting. The nature of job is changing. Many people do their banking on the internet.
Hmm. Sir?
Done?
Okay, sir, just texting. Can I tell?
Please share with me.
How?
Done, Karthik?
Sir. Sir, check.
Yeah, let me check.
Working in a bank is just quite interesting as the nature changes. Also, many people do it on their internet. Is it okay?
I work in a bank, which can be quite interesting. There should not be full stop. Remove the full stop as the nature changes.
All the people. or do it on their internet.
Okay. Um,
You shouldn't repeat the word, no, sir.
it
Bank is
requires
already
modification,
used.
buddy. It requires modification. Interesting as the nature changes, although many people do it on their internet. Oh, something is wrong in your sentence. Please check it. You have changed the meaning.
Uh,
Please observe. I'll write. I work in a bank,
which was
which
quite
can be
interesting.
uh, first set. First two sentences have been joined correctly by you. Okay, which can be quite interesting, but you couldn't join the rest of the two sentences correctly, which can be quite
Yes, sir.
interesting.
Comma also. After bank, it's comma.
No need, buddy. I work in a bank, which can be
Yes,
quite interesting. Yeah, one is
there is a comma.
incomplete. No? You can use it. No issues.
Quite interesting. Yes, the full stop, no?
Arey yaar, our motive is to convert given set of statements into
Cancel.
single sentence, making use of
Okay.
linkers. If you again
Okay.
use more than one sentence, what's the need of using these linkers? Okay, yeah, you have to convert each set of statements into single sentence, making use of specified linkers. I work in a bank, which can be quite interesting, although the nature of the job, although nature of the job is changing. Although nature of the job is changing, working in a bank is actually quite interesting one.
Mm.
Job is changing as many people do their banking on the internet. So
Sir,
joining
one.
these sentences is as simple as that. Okay,
Mm.
as simple as it is shown. Okay, I work in a bank. I have just included which here by eliminating.
Yes.
Okay, I used which here, right? I work in a bank,
Mm.
which can be quite interesting,
Although nature
although
of
the nature of the job is changing, as many people do their banking on the internet. Okay, clear, Karthik.
okay.
Right.
Mm.
Try the third set.
Okay, sir. Please go ahead.
What are the linkers you have to use? What are the
Because,
conjunctions you have
but,
to use?
because, but, and also.
Correct. Go on.
Sir, I'm just texting.
Are you done?
I'm just texting. Sir. Done.
My favorite sport is tennis because it have a lot of fun to play, but I also enjoy what this is absolutely correct. You got it, buddy.
Yes,
You
sir.
got it.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Finally. But I also generally students can't join these sentences making use of but and also in the same sentence. For example, they feel but is to join contrasting ideas and also is to join similar ideas. But in this particular sentence, all are similar. There is no, change in the meaning. So they generally gets confused. So the great thing that the students, if they are able to understand that but and also can be used in the same sentence like but I also enjoy watching tennis,
But I
right?
also understand. Yes, sir.
But I also enjoy. So my very favorite sport is
Watching.
tennis because it is a lot of fun to play. But I also enjoy watching tennis. That's also correct. Correct usage. No need to worry about it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Next one. At the moment, but one are the linkers. One is here, pronoun. The word one is a pronoun here.
Pronoun.
Not the number as an adjective.
I should use in only one. Okay. The moment.
But they make it fast.
Okay, sir. It's quite little complicated, but I got.
Hope you are working on these questions on your own. Right?
Yes, sir. Sir, definitely,
And leave
sir.
the puzzles, no?
It's if I do now, I'm cheating myself, not you.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Or is it okay? I'm not sure, but I tried.
I live in apartment which was very small, which there is no indication to use which. We have only three at the moment, but and one. You used which additionally, which was very
It was
small
very
at the
small
moment.
at the moment, but I hope
No, at
to
the
live
moment
in a
should be
larger one next week.
Karthik. At the moment should be along with the related idea. I live in an apartment at the moment. At the moment, he should modify the class. I live in a small apartment. Okay, but I hope to live in a larger one next year. Yes. So a bit erroneous, no problem. It's you have your attempt must be appreciated. So let me write.
This week very correct, correct itself.
Please observe. I live in a very small apartment
At the
at the
moment.
moment. Hmm. But I hope to live in a large one next
Next
year.
year.
Okay.
Okay. This we
Right.
should actually use it.
Next.
Okay. Or use. Okay, sir. I got.
I live
Yes,
in a
sir.
very small apartment. Okay, we have got apartment
Mm.
is the noun, but we have an adjective in the next sentence. Just keep that adjective just before the noun,
Yes,
making
sir.
it a single sentence, giving the necessary sense.
Mm. Very small apartment. It's okay. It's cool. Yes, sir.
Attempt the fifth one. Take the fifth.
Mm. Okay, sir.
Why we are learning these things? If you are able to use the
Well,
linkers,
concise and
okay,
you
the
can
whole
improve
meaning
our
can be
framework.
presented in the least possible word count, right?
Yes, sir.
The whole meaning that you can see in the 4 to 5
No.
sentences can be represented making use of least possible word count, right? The
Hmm.
usage of linkers can reduce the word count for the without changing the meaning
Yes,
for
sir.
the given, right? Yeah, so that it increases your fluency score. Joining sentences, making use of
Yes.
suitable transitions and
Yes.
phrases can increase your fluency score. Yeah, continue. Attempt the fifth one. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
So easy, no? It can take you
Hmm.
more time than necessary. In the sixth, I mean, in the fifth set of statements, even though can be kept uh, just okay, just before the first statement,
Oh, yeah. See,
before the
we
second
have to
statement.
use in the first.
Hmm. It is also correct if you use even though in the beginning of second statement. That's also cool. No issues. You are right, buddy. Your sentence is flawless.
Sir,
Fast food is very popular in many countries these days, although it is bad for our health and expensive. So cooking at home is more sensible. Yeah, it is absolutely correct. You may even use even though in the beginning doesn't change the meaning much. As the first
sir,
sentence has contrast in sense, even though can have a place just before the first sentence or before the second sentence without changing the meaning. Okay.
okay,
Although
sir.
fast food is very popular in many countries these days, it is bad for our health and expensive. That's also cool.
Hmm.
So cooking,
I think so.
I think cooking at home is
More sensible.
okay. Yes. Try the sixth and seventh one.
Okay, sir. Uh,
6th one.
okay, sir.
Please observe. Are you working on it?
Yes, sir. The sixth one.
My school was very large because there was hundreds of children. Okay, but
It's impossible with me to know everyone.
have you used with?
Yes, sir.
It's
It's
impossible with me.
impossible
It is
to know
impossible with me to
everyone.
know everyone. Not with me, buddy.
Hmm.
Here, with is it can give a meaning like due to. So please check.
Yes, yes, sir. I want to.
Um,
I really like stuck very where should I
yeah,
use with?
with hundreds of children.
Oh, okay.
Impossible
Aha.
to know
Well,
everyone at the school because it was very
very
large
sounds
with
with hundreds of children.
mm,
Sir, we can do like this also. We can just
not with me, buddy. It's not
jump.
at all with me.
Sir,
It so the usage of with in the sentence how you use the way you use with is grammatically wrong. Please observe. The correct sentence is this one. One of the better ways to
yes, yes.
join the given sentences. Okay?
Okay, sir.
It's impossible with me. It's not impossible with me. Impossible for me.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah, no issues. I appreciate your work. Go on to the next one, seventh one. So we use because and also with as per the indication. Yeah. Go on.
Sir, sir, you do it, sir.
Okay, please observe.
Hmm.
I love movies. I love movies and watching
TV.
TV.
But
I love movies and watching TV,
I
but
don't.
I
I
don't
don't like
like IPL
which
or opera either. Opera.
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 Okay. Similar. Hmm.
So you may use, the or and either in the form of either or as a phrase. I love movies and watching TV, but I don't like either live theater or opera. That's also correct. Okay.
Sir, you have
So
to write
why I'm using,
or.
I don't like live theater or yeah, or opera either. You can also use I don't like either live theater or opera either. Um, Strictly speaking, it has not been given either or as a phrase, right? As an idiom, either that dot 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 or. Then we
Mm.
can say it's asking us to use the phrase either or in a sentence. But these either and or have been given individually, so I have used like this. Okay.
Okay.
In the next page, I have given a homework to write at least 6 to 7 sentences for each of these popular topics. Uh, as per speaking part one, right? So your interest, looks, and passion, entertainment, the climate in your country, travel plans, and your education. These are popular topics on which examiners frequently raises questions on. Okay, so I have given the homework to write 6 to 7 sentences for each of the topics and share with me. Right?
Mm.
Please finish the homework by the next class.
Okay.
I think we have already discussed answers for these questions, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me give you.
Climate in your
Of course, I
country.
have I corrected your responses? Have I shared the corrected versions of your responses?
Mm.
Please check the
Yes,
Karthik.
sir.
Yes, I have shared. So
Please.
let me give you alternate responses also. Okay. For example, can you tell me about the climate in your country? You can say the climate in my country changes widely depending on the region, majorly depending on the region.
Mm.
In northern areas, we see cold and snowy winters, but the southern parts are known for their, warm and humid summers. The central regions generally
Mm.
have a mild climate with different seasons. You can answer like this.
Yes.
Okay. So the second one, does the weather affect what people wear in your country? Yes. Um, yes. The weather considerably changes, considerably influences clothing styles, clothing choices in our country. During summer, people prefer to wear light and, breathable
True.
cotton cloths to stay cool, right? Cotton cloths to stay cool themselves.
Out-
While in winter,
Outfit.
they switch to thicker clothes or thicker garments and full coverage to keep themselves warm.
Like wool, silk items.
Ah, right, full coverage to keep themselves warm. The next one, how often do you watch or listen to the weather forecast? I frequently check on the weather reports or predictions on my phone to plan my activities, to plan my schedules accordingly. So there are some reliable weather forecasts that, as they help me avoid possible or potential disturbances or disruptions caused by unexpected weather conditions or weather patterns, weather changes. Okay, right. So the next one, do you prefer a cold or hot climate? Yeah, I prefer a cold climate because it allows me to stay active without discomfort, without dealing with sweating or overheating. Hot climates can exhaust people, can drain energy quickly, right? Making it really difficult to stay productive throughout the day at work. Okay,
Yes, sir.
these are one of the better ways to answer these questions. And if you turn the page, you can see 8 questions and 8 answers. You have to match each of the responses to correct questions. Let it be homework. So as these responses are really good and with better sentence structures and suitable vocabulary, you must memorize them so that you can use similar sentences whenever there is an absolute necessity uh, in colloquial conversations or common writing pieces. Okay. Why I always
Okay.
emphasize memorization? Why I always recommend the students to memorize wide variety of responses? They will have a clear idea what a high level response would be like, what a good response
Mm.
would be like. If they know, they unknowingly try to write similar responses. If they couldn't write, yes, when they start disliking their own responses, that's the point where they start learning new things. They seek for
Okay.
help. They check for
Yes.
any additional help online, or they start getting clarified their doubts, right? So,
Yes, sir.
when you don't like your response, try to get better response for the same question. Go with speak, record, listen, improve. Speak, record, listen, improve. Get suggestion from me. Get your responses correctly as frequently as you can. That definitely make you to master the speaking module of IELTS. Okay,
Okay, sir.
right?
So the homework is, can you just open the link again?
What I have just shown, man. There are eight questions.
This one.
You have to match them,
Um,
and there is
okay.
an approach out of the task. Please read this.
How to?
Okay, we are going
Okay.
to start next lesson in the next session. Okay.
Okay, sir.